Hello, YouTube! This is the MFNSRA Avis Cup Series, race 11 of 15, the Coca-Cola 600 live from Charlotte Motor Speedway in Concord, North Carolina. On the pole today, we have Matthew McMurray, the Season 2 Daytona 500 winner. And alongside him is the Season 1 champion and this season's All-Star Race winner, Matt Edwards, looking to continue his hot streak. So let's get the cars rolling. Got a couple of news stories that must be pointed out. Alright, let me get that set up. First news story. No more Danny Wells. Hello, Robert Piet. You saw him in Daytona in the All-Star Open. Now he gets his own points-paying start. Next bit of news, as we're about to go green. Tyler Speed now driving the 39 rather than the 83. So, yes. Green flag is out, and I don't like that view. McMurray gets a great start. And we got problems already! Matt Edwards, Alex Ferranti, Ralph Green! Wow, that ended, or that went very quickly. Matt Edwards started outside pole, doesn't even make it out of turn 2. Wow. Matt McMurray wins it back to the line. Who else was involved? Let's see. Tyler Speed, Greg Brown. Whoa, Kellis comes to a complete stop. Brandon Bain, the Mexican, Ferranti, Elijah Koufax, Jamie Smith, Gearhead, Ralph Green, hit Natalie Hayden's, the Taco. Ooh, this is a big wreck. Let's see what happened. Got lots of stuff happening. So, Ricky Hawk turns Koufax into Ferranti, into Edwards. Now, watch, Koufax. He gets hit by the Mexican, then just gets pile driven, almost flips over for, I think, the second time this season. If I recall, he almost flipped somewhere else, but I forget. Yeah, the Taco involved, so that was a pretty big wreck. Any wreck that starts in the front of the pack is pretty big. There's Kellis, who's going to end up coming to a stop, so whoa. Okay, let's go back to the restart here. Alright, we back. We got Matthew McMurray, Pedro Ramirez, Ricky Hawk, Ferranti, Phil Jones, and Greg Brown. Those three on the bottom are a lap down. Seth Cole, Carter Keselowski, Luke Martin, Brian LaFleur, Levi Shones, Clive Burr, and Randy Carpenter. Carter Keselowski has gotten it done at Charlotte before. And, yeah. The green flag is out, and we are racing once again. And CJ got it done last season. That's who I was trying to think of. Man, McMurray looks like he's a force to be reckoned with here. Ricky Hawk won the Bud Shootout. The top two guys know how to get it done on plate tracks. Haven't really shown anything on a mile and a half program. Here comes Phil Jones. He wants that points lead back from Joseph Clark, who I haven't seen yet. So he didn't get involved in the first wreck, but he's not running in the front either. And the caution's out. Oh! Big mess! The Taco and Matt Earnhardt upside down! There's CJ, Matt Edwards, Fergus, Galligan, Jack Richards. Oh man, Papiez. This one was a big one. Let's see what happened. Man, you really got to feel for Matt Earnhardt. He has he's only completed one race this season. He's going to get pushed in the corner by, oh man, I don't even know what happened. But he gets the worst of it. He rides the wall. And then, oh, looks like he has nothing to do with it. Oops. Here's where the stack-up begins. Jack Richards was involved in the wreck. He got shoved into the wall. Not sure how he ended up on the bottom, but he did. Maybe he was trying to come to pit road. Cuts right in front of Greg Brown, CJ, who we were just talking about, and up into a giant pack of cars. if I'm not mistaken, the Taco, who is right there, is going to go over, gets flipped over by Sean Galligan. Matt Earnhardt just plows in, and then Greg Brown flips him over. Slowly, but he manages to do it. So there's 2 more flips on the flip counter. I think we're up to 5 or 6. So, crazy turn of events here. So, wow. Let's get back to the restart. Alright, back again. We got Matt McMurray. Ferranti's a lap down. Phil Jones, the Mexican's a lap down. Ricky Hawk, Jack Richards, 1 lap down. Seth Cole, Carter Keselowski, Luke Martin, Brian LaFleur, Levi Shones, Clive Burr, and Randy Carpenter. I don't think the top 10 changed very much. So, yar. Matt McMurray's gotten great restarts all day long. Let's see if we can get another one. Or all night long. Green flag is out, and I think I might have jinxed him, because he did not get a very good restart. Phil Jones all over his back bumper, but he's under attack from Ricky Hawk. And that probably will allow Matt to pull away. Maybe not. Here comes Ricky Hawk, literally getting pushed by Seth Cole. And Seth Cole's going to make it 3 wide for the lead. This isn't going to end well. Look out. Oh, man. At the line. Caution's out. Who led? Ricky Hawk leads it. Wow. Buchanan, Ryan Acosta with big time damage. Velho, Robert Piet in his first race. Josiah Kopp, Kurt Gibson, Jack Richards, who probably caused it because he's a lapped car. So, let's see what happened. Much like Corey Long last season, we have another wall ride. Josiah Kopp, just everything gives, and look at him go. There's Joseph Clark, who finally might have been involved in one, and Robert Piet gets punted in the back. Hold on, we gotta look at that again, because I didn't quite catch all that. I think Piet might have checked up, and... No, you know what happened? He was involved. And he came down right into Buchanan and Acosta. So nowhere for them to go. Piet with a rookie mistake. And, yeah, so let's get back to the restart. Alright, back here for the restart. We were able to eliminate 1 lapped car. That was Jack Richards. We still have 2 of them, though. We got Ricky Hawk, Ferranti, Seth Cole up into 2nd, the Mexican. Matt McMurray slides back to 3rd. Carter Keselowski steadily been moving his way up. He's in 4th. Phil Jones 5th, Luke Martin, LaFleur, Burr, Carpenter, and Levi Shones. So, here we go. Back to the restart. Or back to the green flag. I think Ricky Hawk and Seth Cole got just about the same restart. Matt McMurray got a pretty good one. McMurray's looking underneath Seth Cole. And he will dive underneath as Phil Jones dives under Carter Keselowski. Ricky Hawk will maintain the lead. And the caution's out again. Man, these boneheads gotta stop wrecking. John Stewart, Jamie Smith, Raul Velho, and Jeffrey Howe. John Dillon gets a piece, it looks like, so let's look. This one's impatient. Howe turns John Dillon. John Dillon doesn't feel like slowing down. Makes it 4 wide. Comes up right into Jeffrey Howe. And Joseph Clark gets involved in another one. Ooh. Howe comes down into Velho and just literally just picks him right out of the crowd. Puts him into the wall. So, 5 or 6 car incident, I should say. Yeah, Clark made it out alive. He can still probably keep going, just not as fast as the other guys. Let's get back to the restart. Alright, here we go once again. We got Ricky Hawk. Ferranti a lap down. Matt McMurray. Mexican a lap down. Seth Cole, Jeffrey Howe a lap down. Phil Jones, Velho a lap down. Carter Keselowski, John Stewart a lap down. Luke Martin, Clive Burr, Brian LaFleur, Randy Carpenter, and Levi Shones. It's been the same. Now we got even more lap traffic to deal with, so there's definitely going to be some more cautions. And green flag is back out. McMurray gets a really good restart this time. All over the back bumper of Ricky Hawk. Oh, we got problems. I saw Natalie Hayden's, I think, in the wall. As here comes McMurray for the lead. Out of turn 4 to take the caution flag. Ricky Hawk fighting on the top, but McMurray got it once again. Carlson, Gibson, Hayden's, like I said, I saw Ralph Green, Piet, Clark, and let's see what happened. Give a tip of the hat to Brandon Bain, who managed to run this entire pack over. He shoves Hayden's right into the wall. Back down into Carlson. Gibson. Buchanan makes it out. Kyle Watkins gets a piece. Piet gets a big piece. Joseph Clark once again gets a small piece. So, oops. Yeah, so crazy. Restart. Alright. Matt McMurray. Jeffrey Howe now the first car lap down. Ricky Hawk, Velho, Seth Cole, John Stewart, Phil Jones, Ferranti, Carter Keselowski, Pedro Ramirez, Luke Martin, Brian LaFleur, Randy Carpenter, Noah Earnhardt, and Clive Burr. Because Levi Shones got, I think, a little bit involved in that wreck, so he's not in the top 10. So, we've had 5 cautions for 5 laps each so far, so we're on lap 25. Green flag is back out. And yeah. Jeffrey Howe actually fighting with Matt McMurray. But McMurray, I think, has is a little bit faster, of course. He doesn't have a butt ton of damage. Indeed, he will prevail. And Ricky Hawk was gonna make a move. Oh, but he is now. As Stewart gets shoved up the track. Cautions out. No, we got problems. In the tri-oval, Randy Carpenter gets turned. Wow, look at this mess. Schoen's luck finally runs out. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't make sense. Wow, let's see. Luke Martin, 4 wide. John Stewart bounces off the wall. He turns him into Carpenter, who hits that wall very hard. And then, wait for it. Here comes a pack of a bajillion million cars. All just pile in. Nobody, or we did get some cars airborne, but nobody flipped. And as much as I hate it when people when people wreck, but no lap cars were involved. Oh no, wait, Pedro Ramirez was. Okay, good, he's done. There's one less car we have to worry about. So let's get back to the restart. Back here for the restart, we're a little late. One thing is that we're finally under 10 laps to go, so all the lap cars get to go away. Matt McMurray, Ricky Hawk, Jeffrey Howe. Oh wait, Jeffrey Howe's a lap down. Seth Cole, Carter Keselowski, Brian LaFleur, Phil Jones, Noah Earnhardt, Luke Martin, Clive Burr, and Josiah Kopp into the top 10. Remember, he was only on 2 wheels a couple of minutes ago. McMurray leads, Hawk second. Seth Cole third, Carter Keselowski fourth. I hope these guys can actually race, because I really want to see what Carter Keselowski has for these guys. And we probably have caution out. Of course. Caution's out once again. Kurt Gibson, Buchanan, CJ Sorensen, Brandon Bain, Matt Edwards, Ferranti. Let's see what happened. For the second time this season, Kurt Gibson is going to go for a ride. He turns Brandon Bain, then CJ turns him. Bain comes up into Buchanan, and Gibson will go flip. Only once. Gets stuck on CJ's, I actually want to see this angle. It's going to be funny. I want to go to CJ, or no, that's Buchanan. Oh, no, I want to go to CJ, and I want to go cockpit here. Look! It's Kurt Gibson's wheel. Oh, man. Whoa. That's a good one. Alrighty, enough shenanigans. Let's get back to the restart. Alright. This probably is going to be the last restart, because each caution thingy takes 5 laps, and we're going to be on lap 36. Matt McMurray leads, Hawk second, Seth Cole third, Carter Kozlowski fourth, Brian LaFleur fifth, Phil Jones sixth, Jeffrey Howe millions of laps down, Noah Earnhardt seventh, Luke Martin eighth, Clive Byrne ninth, Velho gajillion laps down, and Josiah Kopp, still after riding on 2 wheels, sits in 10th place. Here we go. Matt McMurray, can he hold off Ricky Hawk, Seth Cole, and Carter Kozlowski? Let's see. Green flag is out. He did not get a good restart, but Ricky Hawk does not want to make the move on the outside. In fact, Seth Cole gonna look underneath him. New second place guy, Seth Cole. Ricky Hawk losing out massively. Here comes Carter Kozlowski for second. I knew he had something. He just needed a few laps to run. Uh-oh, LaFleur better be careful. Matt McMurray starting to run away, though. The caution isn't out. What a miracle. Carter Kozlowski slides into second place. Does he have anything to catch Matt McMurray? He starts to pull away from these guys who are running 3 wide at the moment. He is starting to catch him. Still no caution. This is going to be great for the finish. Kozlowski seems to have the best long-run car. Kozlowski has to make the move quick, because if they run side by side for too long, it's going to allow the other guys to catch right back up. We're still green. 2 laps to go. McMurray ran a 26.329. Carter Kozlowski ran a 26.276. He was about a little less than a tenth faster. But LaFleur's making a hard charge. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go. Does Carter Kozlowski have anything for Matthew McMurray? Oh, he really closed up right there out of turn 2. Look at the gap. Into turn 3 and 4. Does Carter Kozlowski have anything? I don't think so. Out of turn 4, Matthew McMurray is going to win the Coca-Cola 600. Wow, for a caution-filled race, that was a great finish. Kozlowski had just a little bit better car, but McMurray had that clean air. So, wow. Let's get your results. Here ye are. McMurray takes the win. He led pretty much the whole day. You knew he was gonna... You were going to have to put up with him if you wanted to win. Carter Kozlowski comes up second. If we had more green flag action, I think he could have been a factor. LaFleur third. Phil Jones fourth. That's good, because Joseph Clark finished 10th. It's only 6 spots, though. Seth Cole falls back to 5th. Clive Byrne rallies to 6th. Luke Martin 7th. Ricky Hawk, pretty much the second dominant car. I think he was the only other car to lead some laps. Finishes 8th. Noah Earnhardt 9th and Joseph Clark 10th. Now let's get these scrubonis. Kellis 42nd. He's really hit rock bottom lately. Speed 41st. Gearhead. He needs to start thinking about next season, because I don't think he's gonna do very much the rest of this season. Matt Earnhardt, like I said, feel bad for the guy. Galligan, Tacos, Koufax, Robert Piet, 29th in his debut. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Congrats to Matt McMurray. We will see you for race 12, which will be at a road course, which I think it might be at Troy's Riviera. So comment, subscribe. We'll see you later.